I used to ride a bike. I'm used to riding a bike. I got used to riding a bike. Do you see any difference? Do you know what the difference between used to, be used to, and got used to? If not, this lesson is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Alisa, your English teacher. And if you are ready, let's get started. Used to. How to form a sentence with used to. Used to plus base verb, which is the infinitive without to. For example, go, went, gone. Go is the base verb. So when do we use used to? You did something regularly in the past, but you don't do it anymore. It can also describe a past state that is no longer true. So you did something regularly in the past, but you don't do it anymore. Let's take a look at the example. I used to play video games every day, but now I don't. So we have the past and the present. I used to play video games every day in the past, but now I don't do this anymore. I used to do it, now I don't. So we use used to when we are talking about the past. We did something in the past, but now we don't do this anymore. How about this example? She used to live in Japan. Now she lives somewhere else. So if we take a look at this chart, we have the past and the present. She used to live in Japan in the past. But now she lives somewhere else, not in Japan. She doesn't live there anymore. She used to live in Japan in the past. We used to eat dinner at 6 p.m., but our routine has changed. We used to eat dinner at 6 p.m., so in the past. In the past, we used to eat dinner at 6 p.m. But now in the present, we don't eat dinner at 6 p.m. Maybe we do at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Our routine has changed. We used to eat dinner at 6 p.m. in the past. Now, how to form the negative sentence? To do so, you will need the helping verb did and not. Did not. I didn't. Didn't means did not. I didn't used to like coffee, but now I love it. Now pay attention how you pronounce used to with D and didn't used to. The pronunciation is the same, used to, used to. You don't pronounce the D in used to. I didn't used to like coffee, but now I love it. She didn't used to drive at night. In the past, she didn't used to do it, but now she does. We didn't used to live in the city. In the past, right? We didn't used to live in the city, but now we do. We didn't used to live in the city. Now, how to form a question. Did you used to play football? To form a question, you will need to use the helping verb did. Did you used to play football? Did she used to live here? Did they used to work together? Great job! Now let's take a look at be used to. So be used to, specifically the verb to be, has 3 forms in present tense. Am, is, are. You need to choose one of these depending on your pronoun. Am, is, are. Then we have used to. Then we have either a noun or a gerund, which is verb with ing. Now, when do we use am used to, is used to, are used to? You are comfortable with something now because it's familiar to you. You've done it enough times that it doesn't feel strange or difficult anymore. Let's take a look at the examples. I'm used to waking up early. It doesn't feel hard anymore. I'm used to it. I'm used to waking up early. Please pay attention that after am used to, we use gerund, waking, which is the verb with ing. We don't say I'm used to wake up early. We say I'm used to waking up early. How about this example? She is used to spicy food. She eats it often and it's okay for her. She is used to what? Food. Food is a noun. You can also use a noun after is used to. She is used to spicy food. They are used to the hot weather. It doesn't bother them. They are used to the hot weather. Hot weather. Weather is a noun, so you can use a noun after are used to. They're used to the hot weather. It doesn't bother them. Now pay attention. After used to, we use either a noun, a pronoun, or a verb with ing. I'm used to traffic. I'm used to driving in traffic. But you cannot say I'm used to drive. It's going to be wrong. Don't get confused with used to when you say that you used to do something in the past. Okay? You can say I used to drive at night. It means that you used to do it in the past, right? But when you want to say I'm used to driving in traffic, which is comfortable for you, you should use either a gerund, driving, or a noun, traffic. I'm used to traffic. It's okay for me. Okay? Now how to form a negative sentence. To do so, you just need to add not after am, is, or are. I'm not used to waking up early. To form a question, you should transfer are, am, or is to the beginning of the sentence. And you get, are you used to waking up early? Great job. Now let's take a look at got used to. Got used to describes the process of becoming comfortable. When we used am used to, is used to, are used to, you were comfortable at the moment. But when you want to describe this process of becoming comfortable, you should use got used to. To form a sentence, you need to have got used to plus a noun or gerund, which is the verb with ing. You became comfortable with something over time. There was a time when it was new or difficult, but now it's okay. So when you're describing this process of becoming comfortable, then you need to use got used to. It was hard for you. It was not comfortable at the beginning, but then it became comfortable. When we are describing this process of becoming comfortable, we need to use got used to. Let's take a look at the example. At first, it was hard, but I got used to waking up early. At first, it was hard. Right? So at first it was hard, but I got used to waking up early. He got used to living alone after a few months. So at first it was really hard for him, but he got used to it. She didn't like the noise, but she got used to it. So at first she didn't like the noise, but she got used to it. Now how to form a negative form. You need to use the helping verb did and not. I didn't get used to living in a big city. When you want to form a question, you need to use the helping verb did. Did you get used to living in a big city? All right, and now let's compare these three phrases so you understand the difference better. So we have the phrase, the meaning, and the example. Used to. We use used to when we describe the past habit or state, which is no longer true. I used to ride my bike to school, so I used to do this in the past. I don't do this anymore. Am used to, is used to, are used to. Now it feels normal. You're comfortable. I'm used to riding the bus, so it's normal for me. I'm comfortable. I'm used to riding the bus. I'm used to riding the bus. It's okay. I'm used to it. Got used to. It became normal after some time. I got used to riding the bus. So in this sentence, at the beginning it wasn't comfortable for you, but then it became normal after some time. I got used to riding the bus. So if you still didn't get the meaning of these three phrases, after these examples you definitely will. Imagine a person who just moved to a noisy city. At first, I hated the noise, but after a while I got used to it. So at first it wasn't comfortable. I hated the noise. Oh my god. But after a while I got used to it. Now I'm used to it. I can even sleep through honking. So now that's okay. I'm comfortable. Now I'm used to it. Back in the village, I used to hear birds and crickets. I used to hear it in the past, back in the village, when I lived in the village. Back in the village, I used to hear birds and crickets. Alright, great job. And now it's time for you to test your knowledge. Please fill in the blanks. Sentence number 1. I drink milk every morning, but now I drink coffee. She didn't like the cold weather, but she it. I eating spicy food now. It doesn't bother me. Please pause the video, write down your answers in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. Also, don't forget to write your examples with used to, am used to, is used to, are used to, and got used to. I can't wait to see your examples. Great job! Thank you for learning English with me. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments below. And of course, I'll see you in my next videos. See you soon. Take care.